Hi friends! In this video we are going to learn how to insert a door into a floor plan with one of the most efficient methods, which is using dynamic blocks. So we will cover the following topics. Draw a standard door projection to use in our floor plans. Convert the objects to a block. How to add controls to flip the door opening. And we will see also a couple of tips to place the doors quickly in your projects. So let's start.
Now we are going to create the doors. Before creating a door block, don't forget to set the current layer on 0 and start with the door frame. You can follow the measurements or just make a different shape if you want. Here I use this intersection and then connect to the beginning. Then I draw a vertical line which represents the door itself. The length is actually the door length, 850 millimeters. For the door opening we need an arc, and we are going to select the option Start, Center, End. The start point is on the top of the line. The center is here, the point where the door rotates, and for the end point I use the extension tracking and I click anywhere along this axis, because the radius of the arc is already set, but of course I need to switch the direction of the arc. Look at the command bar. Hold Ctrl to switch direction. I do exactly that, wait, and aha, now I can click. Then I draw a support line here, because it's going to help me on the next step, which is with the command mirror. I'm going to draw the frame on the other side. Select the objects that compound the frame, press Enter again and use the midpoint of the horizontal line to draw the mirror line. Okay, I can delete the line if I want. So, once I complete the door, I can convert it to a block, and it's very important that you draw the objects for your blocks in the layer 0. Select the objects first, and then type B and press Enter. Here I type the name, click OK and select the base point. OK, it's done. But before, I'm going to show you to add parameters to a block. First, we have to open the block editor. I can select the door and with the right button, I go to block editor. So, we are going to add two flip actions. First, finally I need a support line here. Then I click on flip and insert one parameter at the midpoint. Then switch to action, click on flip, select a parameter and after select all the objects. Now I need here a second flip state, but this time I'm going to put it on this midpoint on the frame. That will flip the door around the x-axis, you will see. I go again to action, click on flip, select flip state 2, and then select all the objects. So once I finish, I can delete the line that I don't need anymore, close the editor and save the changes. Now look how I can click on the flip actions to switch the direction of the door. And these kind of blocks are called dynamic blocks. Now let's insert the doors on the floor plan, but first put it beside the plan and place it on the door layer. Then I can insert a door on each place and switch the direction when necessary.
For some of them, you have to rotate the block reference with the command rotate, pick up this base point and rotate it 90 degrees. Finally, you can copy this door and place it in the vertical walls.
There, I also need a double door on this floor plan. We can use the same block, copy it to a different place, then I use explode to return to their former objects. Notice that the objects are back on the layer 0, that's why they changed to white color. Now I delete the frame at the right. Then, with the command mirror, I select all the objects and make a mirror line at this endpoint, and the double door is finished. Then I create a block for this, choose double door for the name, and finally specify the base point. Then I can just grab the double door on the floor plan. Change the opening of this door. I explode this block reference. Use the command rotate, select this line, then use a reference for the rotation and click on both endpoints of the line. So let's rotate the line more or less until here. Finally, just use the command trim to delete the parts which we don't need.
So, that's all in this video. If you are interested in learning AutoCAD from the beginning, I have a complete course in AutoCAD as well as another one in Revit in the platform Udemy. If you join it, you will have free access forever. There aren't distraction ads, you can find DWG files and PDFs in some lectures, and I also included full exercises at the end of the course to practice your skills. So you can find the links below in the description and check out the list of contents and the preview lectures. So it's everything. See you in the next time.